Hi everybody, it's Peter the Potter in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. We had a few minutes here, so I think I'm going to throw a couple of 2.5 pound vases here on the wheel at Peter the Potter in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. And we're going to start throwing this pot right now. Cleaning the wheel off, and we're using this bat system that I use right here. We're going to get 2.5 pounds. Let's see, what is this weigh right here? 1.8. Now, you know, I've been telling you all I throw everything out of the bag. Here's my bag of clay I'm opening up right over here. And I've got my little wire tool over here. Right here, a little wire. And we're going to cut off a couple of pounds here and see how much this weighs right here. Let's see here. That's 2.8 right there. 2.8 pounds right out of the bag. Okay, sort of pat this up into a little round ball here. Won't take but a second to prepare this clay. We got that thing just about square up here. Got nice and smooth on the bottom, and let's set her on the wheel head right here. Okay, here we go, centering and coning it. That coning process is very, very important. There's a good picture of a good cone right there. Little trick is you pull the whole thing to you and it comes right down. No pressure at all, just pull it to you. And here we go, centering. This bat's not chattering too bad. Okay, we got our 2 pounds centered on the wheel head. We're going to drop the hole. I usually put my finger as the dropping of the hole, and sometimes I'll put a little finger on top to help. But generally it's just putting your hand on the wheel, one finger in the center, and press down. And then let this roll of clay here come back over into your finger right there, and just go back into the main part of the piece. Now I think we're getting close to the bottom here, so we'll check our bottom, make sure we have enough bottom here. Needle tool, right here, a needle tool. Slide your finger down. We have just about a little bit better than a 1/2 inch right there, and that's going to be fine. We're going to close this up, and we're going to pull the floor. Just pull everything to you. Okay, we've got the floor pulled down. Now we're going to compress the bottom with a finger and just go back and forth, back and forth. Want to compress the bottom real good. Helps to eliminate S-cracks. Tall pieces, I always put in a little swirl at the bottom to denote that it's handmade. Now we're going to start with our first pull coming up. Just always pushing inward on your ball of clay. You want to try to keep it in a cone shape, going inward. Now we'll undercut this and everything up on the knuckle, and we're coming up the piece. have to leave the top sort of a little bit heavier because you're going to have to make a top. Okay, here we go again. Trying to get most of the weight from the bottom of the piece up into the wall. Once I get up about halfway, the walls are pretty much finished. So you have to get off of the piece and allow it just to slide through your fingers to keep it going straight. And then, of course, keeping your top looking good. This one here, I think we'll do one more pull. Just going to undercut this piece a little bit with my finger. Take the extra clay away. Make sure it's nice and wet. And here we come again. Most of the weight now is coming up into the piece. Now I'm very, very gentle here. Real gentle. Just to get up to the top. Okay, we can take some of the water out of this piece right now. Let this, don't wipe out your thing, you let the stick go round and round. Get the water out of there. Okay, we're going to do one more pull on this piece and just take our time. Coming inward, bottom, pushing in again. Pulling everything up, up. Okay, we've got ourselves a cylinder. And now from this point, we're going to make the vase. This is all shaping now. Smoothing out the bottom, coming up the piece and starting to swallow it out a little bit. Nice natural flare right there. Easy does it. Okay, now we're going to do a collaring action on the top because it's too